This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome to DevOps training. This is Shadab Akhtar. I'm a software consultant and corporate trainer. We are discussing about Ansible Tower. In the last session, we have discussed about a couple of things related to Ansible Tower. So Ansible Tower is for UI based, user interface based. In the last session, we have discussed about Ansible Tower installation and management in the last session, and these all are the prerequisites as per our need, our requirement. So we required a Red Hat Enterprise Linux operating system with M4 large instance as a instance types. So this M4 large instance have two 4 GB RAM, two CPUs, etc. I went to 40 GB EBS Elastic Block Store. And to check your release, you can go to command get etc system-release Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8.6. In the last session, I already launched this virtual machine and I downloaded Ansible Tower from official library and then install. With the help of tar command, you can extract to your tar.gz file, and after that you have to set your username, your admin password, and other information inside inventory. This is the URL you can download with the help of this URL, and after that you can extract with the help of tar command. If you'll get in last, because it will take several minutes to be installed and set up. So if you will find in a last this information, like okay 1449 and change 79, and the setup process completed successfully, and your log files will be saved in var log tower setup, and this is the log files. So these information if you'll get, it means your tower installed successfully. You can access via the G or UI. Let's understand more deep dive. What is my agenda for today? I already installed and set up. I will show you after some time how you can access in UI, graphical user interface. And then I want to discuss about more deep dive related to Ansible Tower. Let's understand configuring and running automation. Configuring and running automation, how you are going to configure and how you are going to run your Ansible Tower. This is module introduction. In this module, I want to create static inventories, machine credentials, projects, and job templates. Launch jobs using the API, Application Programming Interface, and control access with role-based access control. Controlling access with user and role-based access control. These related to users and teams. User allow you to control. User can configure resources and run jobs using specific job templates and inventories. You can assign user to team if a group of users all need to same access to certain resources. This can be useful to restrict user from using specific credentials or inventories so that they can only run jobs on a specific set of managed hosts. You can configure job templates so that users can just launch a job using the templates as is, or so that they can customize the templates before launching it. User types. By default, the Ansible Tower installer create an admin user. I want to focus you here. I already set up admin user. So once you are going to install your Ansible Tower, inside your directory or repository, you will find inventory file. Inside inventory file, you can set admin. By default, the Ansible Tower installer creates an admin user account with the full control of Ansible Tower installation. Using the specific admin account, an Ansible Tower administrator can log into the web interface. Web interface. Ansible Tower is a web interface and create additional users. The three user type in Ansible Tower. First one, system administrator. Second one, system auditor. Third, normal user. Role-based access control. Users and team are assigned roles that grant permission on a object in Ansible Tower, like inventories, credentials, projects, job templates, and so on. All users in a team inherit the permission granted by the team roles. Common roles included admin, granting administrative control over the object. Second, read, granting read access to the objects. Execute. On a job template, grant permission to launch it. So these all are core tasks for role-based access control. You can go for admin role, or you can give a read permission, or you can go ahead for execute permissions, or you can give to your user or team these permissions. So obviously you are admin and you can give these permissions. Organization. An organization is a logical collection of teams. Multiple teams you can keep in an organization. An organization is a logical collection of teams, projects, and inventories. All users must be belong to the organization. Organization allow you to configure a collection of users and teams to work with only those Ansible Tower resources that you want to them to use. As a part of Red Hat and Ansible Tower installation, a default organization is created. Means if you have Ansible Tower installed, by default you will find organization. You can proceed with this organization, no problem. Organization roles. Newly created user inherit a specific role from the organization based on the user type. You can assign additional role to user after creating to grant permission to view, use, or change other Ansible Tower projects. An organization is itself one of these objects. These are four roles that user can assign to the organization: organizational admin, auditor, member, and lead. Okay, let me show you these all things, and after that we will come to the team. So far we have installed Ansible Tower, and I want to show you these options, whatever we discussed, like a role-based and organization. I'm just going ahead with my AWS account, and I want to access Ansible Tower with the help of UI or web-based. I'm just going back to my account this time. Let me go ahead with my account. So this is my AWS account. Let me reload this page. Let me check it is expired or it is working. Now, my Ansible Tower virtual machine is in a stopped state right now. I want to start my Ansible Tower virtual machine. If you'll focus, this is M for large virtual machine. I want to start this virtual machine. I'm going ahead with the instance state. I want to start. In your company, most of the time Ansible Tower will be up and running 24 into 7, 365 days. Only for the maintenance purpose, it maybe goes to downtime. Otherwise, it will be up and running 24 into 7 and 365 days. I'm just going to refresh this page. Let me select Ansible Tower Virtual Machine. I want to copy IP address and let me go ahead with buddy session to connect this virtual machine. Now, I want to proceed with ec2-user at the rate IP address. I'm going to click on plus sign, then authentication, then allow agent forwarding, and appearance, and then change. I want to go ahead with 12 size. I'm going to click on OK. I'm going to click on open. And I want to connect with this virtual machine. First of all, I want to show you the release get etc. It's a directory which comes under Linux file system. And here is one file system hyphen release, or you can go ahead with OS hyphen release, operating system hyphen release. So these two files is for operating system release. We are using here Red Hat Enterprise Linux release 8.6. If you remember, I already downloaded tar.gz file, which is metadata file, or which have information about directories and files. With the help of tar-zxvf, you can extract this file, so it will convert into the directory. This is directory. Blue color is a directory. I'm just going ahead with Ansible directory. And now my present working directory is a Ansible Tower setup bundle. And here you will find multiple directory. Especially, I want to focus you on inventory. In the last session, I already set up here a password. So I'm going ahead with head. Head is a Linux command. And then, okay, so inventory. So you can see 10 lines here. Okay, let me check with the help of CAD. It will be helpful for me because it is showing a 10 lines here. Okay, I can go ahead with 20 lines also. So you use a head or tail starting 10 lines you want to check or 20 lines you want to check, you can go ahead with head. Otherwise, you can go ahead with tail. Okay, so I'm going ahead with get here directly. Inventory. Okay, here is. So what I said in the last session, I set couple of password for my convenient to make easy my environment. I give this password. Obviously, you have to provide a strong password for your environment. So this is admin password, right? And I already said here PG password as I already give admin password. For simplicity, you have to provide a different password, a strong password for your environment or for your company. And here RabbitMQ password, admin password. These three password I said, admin password, PG password, and RabbitMQ password. These three password I already set. And let me show you what information you will get after start or after you installed your Ansible Tower. So I'm going ahead ES process EF and then pipes and grab and SH. You will find a load information. You will find a load information here. This is the identity that your Ansible Tower is up and running. Okay. So how you will access Ansible UI? Access Ansible Tower UI, user interface or web-based. Web-based. You can go ahead with https colon double forward slash and then Ansible our virtual machine public IP address. So you have to provide public IP address. If you want to access Ansible Tower UI, user interface or web-based, you can go ahead with https colon double forward slash Ansible Tower virtual machine public IP address. If you are using your local host or your bare metal or your workstation, your laptop or desktop, then you have to give here a local host in place of IP address. In our case, I want to go back to AWS account. I need a public IP address. So let me go ahead with public IP address this time. I already copied public IP address and I'm going ahead with new incognito window and I want to paste here IP address. Let me go ahead with this IP address. Obviously, my environment is not secure. That's why I'm facing this error. Your connection is not private. If you focus in the left hand side upper corner, you can see not secure because we are not going for secure environment. So no problem. I want to go ahead with advanced and there is an option to proceed with this IP address which is showing unless I need to purchase SSL certificate. I'm going ahead with proceed to this IP address, which is my AWS virtual machine IP address, where my Ansible tower is running up and running. If you'll focus, it is showing UI and it is saying here you have to provide username. So username you have to give as username you have to provide as admin and password as you set in your inventory. So password, inventory admin password. Obviously, don't disclose your password to anyone. The username is the admin, and then password is an inventory admin password, which you already saved. Okay, let me go ahead here, admin, and then password, as I already give, admin, and then password. Now I'm gonna click on sign in. Uh, admin, and then admin password. Now I'm gonna click on sign in. Fine. We have to accept license. Showing here a tower license. Welcome to Ansible Tower. Please complete the step below to acquire a license. First, please click the button below to visit Ansible website to get Ansible license key. And then in second step, you have to go for choose your license file, agree to the end user license agreement and click submit. And then go ahead with browse. You have to browse or upload your license and then go ahead with I agree to the end user license. This you have to select and let me go ahead with username as admin and then password admin password Now I'm gonna click on get license. Error fetching license, subscription Reddit and Red Hat subscription user admin owner. Okay, let me go ahead with request license and start your trials. Okay, let me go ahead and start your trials. You required your account detail here, means you already sign up in your Red Hat, then you can proceed. So I already sign up with Red Hat Enterprise Linux. I'm going ahead with this email address and with my super secret password. Now I'm gonna click on login.
Shadab sir, it's a simple registration that I have to do on Red Hat website, right? For this.
Yes, Ritesh. So it is normal. Go to the Red Hat website and provide your first name, last name,
Cool.
your email address, and password, so on and so forth. Your account will be created. After that, you will move forward.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah. So now I already clicked here product trial terms, and let's see. This is for Red Hat license agreement, and um, so I need end user license agreement. Asia Pacific. Okay. Third party program. Where is license option? Start trial. Mhm. It should be in JSON format. I think they updated a lot of things, so I need a JSON format. Start previous version. Okay, so 2.2, 2.3. User download license. They updated a lot of things, so uh, HTML, org. Why it is not able to download? Um, 401 client error. Subscription RHSM Red Hat Core. Subscription user admin portal. Oh, let me do one thing. 8.6. Okay. Okay. Okay, so 8.6 release notes. Hmm. Ritesh, I need to double check. Actually, they updated something and I'm not getting license key, which is in JSON format. So I
Okay.
need to download, then upload again. Then it will
Okay. No
complete.
issues.
Yeah, so I will double check.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sure.
most probably tomorrow we'll continue rest of the topic related to Ansible.
Okay. All right, Chitra.